Westerns that carry stereotypical tropes. What is the American West stereotype? A widely held but fixed and oversimplified image or idea of a particular type of person or thing, in this case, the Western genre. Of course, there are many Westerns that have tropes and cliches built in. It's almost impossible to not have some. Today we will take a look at some stereotypical Westerns that, at least in part, include several of the typical stereotypes. Let me know your favourite in the comments. If you like the video, hit the notification button to get my new videos. Head over to my channel to check out my other videos, and check out my Facebook page. The links are in the description. Like, share and subscribe. You know the drill. Click, click, click. Let's get into it. Dodge City, 1939. A Western directed by Michael Curtiz, starring Errol Flynn, Olivia de Havilland, and Ann Sheridan. Based on a story by Robert Buckner. The film is about a Texas cattle agent who witnesses the brutal lawlessness of Dodge City, Kansas, and takes the job of sheriff to clean up the town. Dodge City was one of the highest grossing films of the year. This was the fifth of 8 movies that de Havilland and Flynn appeared in together. Stereotypes: the railroad, bar fights, sheriffs, cattle stampede, settlers, thieves and gunmen, gangs who kill, steal, cheat, and generally control the town. Love story, likable newspaperman, gunfights and happy ending.
So is that a fact? Well, you must have had to run a long way to get back to Kansas.
Well, it's gonna be a longer run back to Texas.
Oh, yeah!
The Gunfighter, 1950. A Western directed by Henry King, starring Gregory Peck, Helen Westcott, Millard Mitchell, and Carl Malden. The film was the second of King's 6 collaborations with Peck. A young, reckless cowboy, Eddie, deliberately provokes a fight with notorious gunfighter Jimmy Ringo, who is known as the fastest draw in the West, making him the perpetual challenge of every young gunslinger eager to become famous as the man who shot Ringo. Eddie draws his pistol. Ringo has no choice but to kill him. Stereotypes: young gunslingers eager to become famous as the man who shot the famous gunfighter. Cowboys looking for revenge. Lost love. Teaching morals. Gunfights, bar scenes, scared townspeople, lawmen, and more. My Darling Clementine, 1946. A Western directed by John Ford, starring Henry Fonda as Wyatt Earp, during the period leading up to the gunfight at the OK Corral. The cast also features Victor Mature as Doc Holliday, Linda Darnell, Walter Brennan, Tim Holt, Kathy Downs, and Ward Bond. The name of the movie is taken from the theme song, Oh My Darling Clementine, sung in parts over the opening and closing credits. Regarded by film critics as one of the best westerns ever made. In 1991, the film was deemed culturally, historically, or aesthetically significant by the Library of Congress and selected for preservation in the United States National Film Registry. Stereotypes: remote town, gunfights, lawmen, gunmen, criminal gangs, love story, friendships, family, revenge, and more.
The humor of those who dare and the breathtaking beauty of scenes filmed in the magnificence of the Great South.
Red River, 1948. A Western directed and produced by Howard Hawks, starring John Wayne and Montgomery Clift. A fictional account of the first cattle drive from Texas to Kansas along the Chisholm Trail. The tension stems from a growing feud over the management of the drive between the Texas rancher who initiated it, Wayne, and his adopted adult son, Clift. The supporting cast features Walter Brennan, Joanne Drew, Colin Gray, Harry Carey, John Ireland, Hank Warden, Noah Beery Jr., Harry Carey Jr., and Paul Fix. Stereotypes: cattle drive, stampedes, gunfights, friendships, family, scorn, love story, fastest gun, Indian fights, disloyalty, revenge, fist fights, happy ending, and more.
You should have let him kill me, 'cause I'm gonna kill you. I'll catch up with you. I don't know when, but I'll catch up. Every time you turn around, expect to see me. There's one time you'll turn around and I'll be there.
High Noon, 1952. A Western directed by Fred Zinnemann, starring Gary Cooper. The story, which occurs in real time, concerns a town marshal whose commitment to duty is tested when he must choose to face a gang of killers alone or leave town with his newly wed wife. Mired in controversy at the time of its release due to political themes, the Western was nominated for 7 Academy Awards, winning 4: Actor, Editing, Score and Song, and 4 Golden Globe Awards: Acting, Supporting Actress, Score, and Black and White Cinematography. The award-winning score was by composer Dmitri Tiomkin. Stereotypes: love, hate, revenge, loyalty, disloyalty, duty, courage, gunfights, lawman, railroad, jealousy, happy ending, and more.
With every second, a man's life ticked away. Never have so few moments held such excitement.
Miller!
What kind of woman are you? How can you leave him like this? Does the sound of the guns frighten you that much?
The Magnificent Seven, 1960. A Western directed by John Sturges. The ensemble cast includes Yul Brynner, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, Robert Vaughn, Brad Dexter, James Coburn, and Horst Buchholz. As a group of 7 gunfighters hired to protect a small village in Mexico from a group of marauding bandits led by Eli Wallach, becoming both a critical and commercial success and appraised as one of the greatest films of the genre, spawning 3 sequels, a television series that aired from 1998 to 2000, and a 2016 film remake. Stereotypes: a gang of bandits, poor village, helpless villagers, brave gunmen, courage, honor, friendship, personal issues, loyalty, beating the odds, love story, gunfights, moral message, loss, killing, and more.
In one magnificent motion.
Know how much money that costs? Huh?
3:10 to Yuma, 1957. A Western directed by Delmer Daves, starring Glenn Ford and Van Heflin, based on a short story of the same name by Elmore Leonard. The plot concerns a down-on-his-luck rancher who accepts the dangerous job of escorting a notorious outlaw to justice. The film was remade in 2007, directed by James Mangold, starring Russell Crowe and Christian Bale. Stereotypes: struggling rancher, criminal, lawman, tension, love story, criminal gang, moral message, loyalty, friendship, railroad, gunfights, stagecoach, and more.
I got to thinking, maybe someday I'd like to have a wife. Must be real nice, having a couple of boys like that to ride out with every morning. And then a woman like that every night. I told you before to shut up.
Now you say just one more word and I'll cut you.
End of the line, mister.
Tombstone, 1993. a Western directed by George P. Cosmatos, written by Kevin Jarre, who was also the original director, who was replaced early in production, starring Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer, with Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton, Powers Booth, Michael Biehn, Dana Delaney, and Charlton Heston in supporting roles, with narration by Robert Mitchum. Loosely based on events that took place in the 1880s in southeast Arizona, including the gunfight at the OK Corral and the Earp Vendetta ride, depicting outlaws and lawmen such as Wyatt Earp, William Brokius, Johnny Ringo, and Doc Holliday. Grossing $73.2 million worldwide, the film was a financial success, and in the Western genre, it ranks number 16 in the list of highest-grossing films since 1979. Stereotypes, family, friendship, loyalty, gunfights, revenge, love, gunmen, hate, tension, killing, lawmen, and more.
Say when.
The Big Country, 1959, a Western directed by William Wyler, starring Gregory Peck, Gene Simmons, Carol Baker, Charlton Heston, and Charles Bickford. The supporting cast features Burl Ives and Chuck Connors. Burl Ives won the Academy Award and Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actor. The film was also nominated for an Academy Award for the musical score, composed by Jerome Morris. The film is one of the few in which Heston plays a major supporting role rather than the lead. Stereotypes, family, friendship, loyalty, gunfights, revenge, love, gunmen, hate, tension, killing, lawmen, land conflict, outsider, dueling, epic, and more.
What do you want, Hennessy? You set foot in Blanco Canyon once more, and this country's gonna run red with blood till there ain't one of us left. Now, I don't hold mine so precious, so if you want to start, here. Start now.
Don't you care what people think?
No.
Don't you care what I think? Do you like to have people think that you're...
Coward, why don't you say it? Are you afraid of the word? I'm not. And I'm not going to spend the rest of my life demonstrating how brave I am.
Do I make you sick? Do I?
Pale Rider, 1985, a Western produced and directed by Clint Eastwood, who also appears in the lead role. The title is a reference to the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, as the Pale Horse's Ghost Rider, Eastwood, represents death. The film took in over $41 million at the box office, became the highest-grossing Western of the 1980s. Stereotypes, lone gunman, mining baron, preacher, beating a stronger opponent, prospectors, explosions, deliverance, family, friendship, loyalty, gunfights, love, gunmen, hate, tension, killing, lawman, outsider, and more.
Some called him preacher. Others called him gunfighter.
Thanks to all my regular and new viewers. I hope you liked the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. I appreciate likes, shares, and subscribers. They all help me a lot. Hit the notification button to get my new videos. I am Wrangler. Bye for now. See you again soon.
There's nothing like a nice piece of hickory.
Interesting facts about famous people.